Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to my channel. It is I, it is the, it is she, it is, oh, I'm an it now. It is she, it is her, it is who? It is Rosie Rosette 2020. Pow. Let's get right into it. Okay. Trey songs. Trey songs. Trey songs. Now, I guess he was at a football game and he wasn't wearing a mask. Okay. Sometimes you're outside, you feel in the fresh air, whatever. Apparently he had it on and then he took it off. Okay, excuse me. He didn't do anything that a lot of us have done. Those masks they're irritating at the least. They get on your nerves. Sometimes you can't breathe or whatever. And women, we wear makeup, lipstick, or whatever. Today I had on red lips and all this was red. I was just like, really? Oh, okay, thank you. Anyway, so apparently he was at a football game. I think a playoff football game. I think Kansas City or something like that. It was last weekend or weekend before or something like that. Anyway, so the guards, security came up to him a couple times. Now, I worked at the stadium, the 49ers stadium, the new one in Santa Clara when it first opened. Oh my God, I had so much fun. That was such a fun job. It was so much fun. Anyway, I met Barry. Oh, yeah. I didn't meet him. I didn't know it was him, but yeah. I met Barry Bonds by doing that job. Anyway, he looks totally different. So, back to this. Okay, so Trey Songz, he had the mask on because there's a picture of him with the mask on, right? Then, from this video from far away, I don't know what type of video they had or whatever. You see him. You see the security. You see the security, come over to him. And I'm assuming, because I didn't hear it, at football game. Okay. Okay. So I guess this is him without the mask on. Can you see it? But there's another picture. Okay. There's another picture of him. Okay, well, whatever. There's another picture of him with the mask on, right? There's another picture. Now here is the cop, and this is right before he had got the cop. All right. Now, wasn't that serious? Wasn't that serious that security came? And told him 3 times, okay, I get it. Would that have happened to him if he was white? Like, I don't know if you know, but like a couple months ago, I was like, why is it that white people are not wearing the mask? What is it that they know that I don't know? Like, why do I have to wear a mask, but yet they don't have to? Well, so I don't know if it was a race thing. You just never know. But for all that to happen over a mask, I mean, like, okay, I know, like, football games, people get drunk. They get stinky, nasty drunk, okay? Especially if their team is losing. I told you I used to work at the, the concession stand when the 49ers stadium, when it was just built, the new one, because I couldn't afford the tickets. So I was like, okay, let me work the concession stand. That would be fun. You get paid to watch the game or whatever. The food, oh my God, the food was incredible. There were different tiers of food. I'm not talking, no, not the hot dogs and french fries. No, the food at the 49ers stadium is really good. It's really good. I mean, you get shrimp salad. Like, they have the place where I met Barry Bonds, it's for the clubhouse or whatever. And they had like gourmet food. And I thought he was like slow because he took forever. But I think I've said this in a couple of videos, I think he was amazed that I didn't know him, but he wasn't like He's like very slim, very good looking, handsome young man. But I think he was just like, okay, she really doesn't know who I am. I don't know if I hurt his feelings or not, whatever. But okay, going back to Trey Songz. So maybe he was like stinky drunk. And I mean, men at these football games at the end, they would be so drunk that they would have like a recovery room or something for people who were so drunk. I don't know what his alcohol level was. I'm assuming it was pretty high. I'm assuming that from experience, because I would say at least half of the stadium was like pissy drunk. Not sloppy drunk, but pissy drunk. When you pee on yourself, that type of drunk. So, that being said, they're outside. It's not like it's an inside game. It's an outside game. So, when you're outside, I don't know if it was mandatory in that state or just in that stadium to keep on the mask. But I think they did a little much. Like, they could have walked him out if he was intoxicated, which he probably was. They could have said, you know what, hey, why don't you, come and cool off or whatever. No. Somehow, we don't know what the officer said, but somehow whatever that officer said to Trey Songz, it wasn't going down that day, bruh. Bruh was not having it. Now, Trey Songz got him in a headlock. I'm like, oh my goodness. Oh my God, you don't do that. You don't do that, Trey Songz. You don't have enough money to put an officer in a headlock, okay? Not only that, but you're black. You're a black man. Don't do that. No. You don't do that. No. I don't. Oh my God, I don't understand. Okay, so there were 3 security guards who came over and told him to put his mask on. He didn't do it. Then the officer came over. Then he wants to fight an officer. That tells you he was intoxicated. Like, he was highly intoxicated. Not just a little, like 2-3 drinks, I'm gone. Okay, I think he had about 4 to 10 drinks, whatever, because there's no way that you get an officer in a headlock. You don't do that. You don't do that. I'm so happy that he's alive now, because you don't do that. I'm surprised. It could have gotten a lot worse. That's all I'm gonna say. Because who does that? Who does that? For one, I'm assuming he was wrong by not having a mask on. Trey Songz, why do you feel that you did not wear a mask? I think that's where the alcohol kicked in. Now, I did hear that the crowd was heckling him. I don't know why. I don't know if he was for the other team. I don't know. You know what? I'm getting Trey Songz and Sean, whoever from Detroit, he's cute. They kind of remind me of each other. Sean from Detroit. I don't know where Trey Songz is from originally. I did see Trey Songz at Essence. We were going to some shrimp place, and him and his boys was on the corner, but he was like in the back and his boys were in front of him. And my girl wanted to, take a picture or whatever, but she was pissy drunk. And he was like, no. And then I was like, I don't know who she was talking about. I was like, oh my God, that's Trey Songz or whatever. And his top security guard was like, you know what, he just not today or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I think he gives you that look, and if you pass or whatever, he's like, come here. But if you don't, whatever. I'm old enough to be his mother, so I know. But my girl was, I guess she thought she could pull it. Well, she was pissy drunk. Anyway, we went over to, what's the place? Right off of Bourbon, not the, oh my God, I can't believe I don't remember the name of these restaurants. Anyway, this is right off of Bourbon, where you have the oysters, the grilled, charboiled oysters, whatever. This is the one right off. This is not down by the Hilton Hotel. Anyway, so, dude, I guess he was being heckled. I guess he took off his mask, and 3 security guards. Out of all these people, I don't know how the security guards focused on him. Maybe because he was a celebrity. I don't know. But, they told him to put it on. The police came. He got the police in a headlock, and it's all bad from there. Like, dude, really? Like, you're willing to risk your freedom over a mask. Over a mask. All you have to do is just put it on, okay? We all do it. Just because you're a celebrity does not mean you're exempt. As a matter of fact, Biden made it mandatory for everybody to wear a mask. So all of you entitled mofos, you can kiss my ass. That's what you can do. Yeah, that's what, including you, Trey Songs. Now you too old to act like this. So that's why I'm blaming it on the alcohol, not on you, because I don't really hear too much about you and mess or whatever. So I'm gonna give you a pass on this one. But next time you need to, if you can't act right, you need to stay the fuck at home. All right, bye.